Noah, thanks for coming in. And yes, I've been enjoying Final Fantasy 16. At the part where we're traveling with Joshua. That's right, we just met with the Undying. And boy, let me tell you, the writers of this game definitely watched some Game of Thrones, right? Mr. Carrots, good morning. And yes, Torgal is adorable. Sorry. Good morning, gang. Cheers, Mr. Carrots. Quite hot. Damn good, as your man says. Indeed. It's time for coffee frogs. So, I don't know. The game progress percentage thing there says 73. Hold on. Oh no. Got sneezy there all of a sudden. Wait. Yeah, I mean there's the whole, tone is very Game of Thronesy. And there are a few things within the game itself that are definitely like almost direct references. If not like, 'cause we're gonna take this idea and change the name of it and use it. Forgive me, I must now blow my nose from the sneezing. Good gravy. All right, I did it. I think my sinuses will cooperate. Hey, that's Clive. Let's see. So yeah, we had our big climactic fight with Bahamut, and not Cersei offed herself in front of her sons. That's always nice. Is this Prototype? It does remind me of Prototype, the way that art. Like if you were changing body forms and slapping around people body horror style in this, then yeah, big time. But let's consider what it is we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be, well, traveling this away, which, oops. Also Dune. Which I guess is here, wherever this is. The Free Cities of Canver. That's right, that's where we're traveling. But I don't know if I wanted to run right into main story stuff or attempt to do some side quest stuff. Side quest stuff can be a little extra, in my opinion, sometimes. At the same time, I don't want to miss anything, Motherfucking Garmin. And yeah, this, unfortunately, this game, just goes, all right, we're using quest markers for,
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches will bring down
okay,
the price.
for pointing out where to go, which can kind of give you the tunnel vision, the Garmin vision, if you will, where you don't really see where you go too much. Sometimes you gotta stop and take a look around. What do we call this place we're in, for instance? quest marker version. This is Tabor. It has a requiatory and a clay hearth. Yes. And an item shop. A couple of side quests. Well, here, you know what? Let's warp back to the hideaway for now and check out the hunting board. I know there was at least one hunting board that was
Did you see that?
or one hunt that was not an S rank that we were trying to track down at the end of the previous session, but I got kind of I didn't find it. Oh, we were definitely in the desert region. The pack. Yeah. Fields of Korava. In a gully. Fields of Korava in a gully. Alright. Also, there's stuff to do here. Apparently a lot of it. Here, Mr. Carrots, don't you think the hideaway itself is a little reminiscent of Sin from FF10? Particularly right here, I get that vibe.
Might be hard now there's only one.
Like the scale of it and everything. We'll see if we can get another, good look at the exterior. But hell yeah, that means only one thing, Mr. Carrots. It's time for Final Fantasy 16 to introduce Blitzball. Stop taunting that bird. Jackin? Amateur Twitcher? What? You can't jack in on Twitch.television, kid. He's an amateur Twitcher. See? This is what streaming was like back then. Oh, he's going overhead with it. Oh, hold on. Just for a minute. If he doesn't stop, the bird will tear him limb from limb. Let's see.
Round and round the city clock, the wyvern chased the eagle. The birdie stopped to catch his breath. Down came the eagle.
Let's just ring around the rosy, kid.
Round and round the city clock, the wyvern chased the eagle. The birdie stopped to catch his breath. Down came the eagle.
Sin would be live streamed. I'd do it. It would be me. Well, hey gang, we're out here in, the shores of, Jose. And, shit didn't go real good. Let me tell you. Oh, wait, I walked past the guy I was going to talk to. I was mesmerized by the Twitcher. Goats!
What am I gonna do?
I'm going to ask Goats about the sky. What about the sky, Goats? Okay, now listen, they gave this game a lot of dialogue, right? Like, spoken and everything. A lot of it, has literally made me kind of go like, come on, stop talking. You recorded what you could have recorded in 2 lines in 5. He is, though. He's definitely not Hodor, also. But, yeah. But then, this dialogue... Which in my, sometimes you come and talk to somebody, particularly in the hideaway, all of these, what do you think about the skies thing? This is actual interesting shit, at least in my opinion. And they didn't voice it except for like a phrase here and there. I don't know NFL. I know not the Gronk. Samdor. Yeah. Or, oh, wise Gamgee. Anyway, now I have to read it. I reckon these skies are enough to give anyone the collywobbles. But I'm not going to sit around hanging me head and twiddling me thumbs. Did enough of that back in Twinside while you were busy fighting that horrible dragon. And even that horribler one.
But no more.
From now on, I'm going to do what you lot do and properly pull my finger out. No matter how much my knees are knocking. Can't have Nan and Blackthorn thinking I'm a great big wet blanket, now can I? So don't worry about me. You just stick to what you do best. Saving the world. Okay. I'll do that. Oh, wise Gamgee.
Is everything all right, Goose?
Is everything alright?
You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle.
They did the voice alright.
I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
Oh. There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like... Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallimil Way.
Down Dallimil
Said
Way.
she'd been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her
Haven't
about it
done
myself,
out?
but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue
Not a
lashing.
tongue lashing.
She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
What? Clive, that's an odd response, but we'll take it.
Don't worry.
Oh, don't worry, I like that shit.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Now, keep your finger out of there. And, you know, carry on. Oh, shit. Who are you, shirtless man? The hideout's weird this morning. What the hell are you people doing?
Lady Karen,
Mr. Garrett, look out.
how's business?
Not nearly as foul as
You were very
the other.
slippery.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait. What exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Potato?
Asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told
Popatos.
that certain rumors have been circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
This sounds wild.
I didn't exactly hear.
This is what
firsthand.
happens when you live in
All I
sin.
know is that someone in Dallimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And
That
what?
was a really good pun.
You
I don't
believe
give a
it?
shit.
You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocence, do you?
Karen's gonna stab us.
I've
Shit.
done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more.
Like, listen, I might have funded some warfare in town raids before, but I don't do that no more.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No,
Anyway, it was goats.
no. I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course.
Again with the finger.
Good day.
Was that it? Well, she called me an idiot, goats.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings
Andre
clear.
Blacksmith spotted.
While it sounds like
That's
she
Blackthorn
may have done
Blacksmith.
things she regretted
Hey, you
in the
talking like
past,
this?
she
Hey,
says
hey,
those
hey.
days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's
Yeah.
wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Non-bread.
Oh, right.
It's a good bread.
Oh, that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
Throw non right in that emote's face. Hi, Blackthorn. Alright, well, I guess we're going to Dalimil with goats. That won't be an issue at all. What else we got?
Seems the
Oh,
hideaways
that
lost
blasted
its
book.
appetite.
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Oh, great.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
You want to
Yeah,
start
but
a
this is
baking
my blimmin'
stream.
kitchen, and I will not be
Blimmin'.
outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
I don't know. I feel like you're gaslighting me right now. Not today.
Fine. Suit yourself. But I'll be telling people who to blame when they come begging for something new.
You do that. I'm gonna go back to, like, doing important stuff. Felt good telling her no. Alright. Well, I guess it's time then to... Oh, wait, hold on. That's right. Never mind. Hold on. Be cool. There was one more I wanted to check into. I guess I should accept
There's a
the other
storm
one.
coming, Sid. Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me
I
solve the
can.
mystery.
Absolutely.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what.
So we're all
Scales.
Hobbit-sized?
The
You're
ones she
telling me
made for my
Final Fantasy
workshop.
X is all scaled
I
down to
borrowed them to
Hobbit-sized?
teach the little
That'd be
ones
kind of
about
funny,
weight and
right?
shortly
Like, how would
after
you
the
even
lesson,
know?
well,
If everybody was
vanished.
Hobbit-sized, how would
My
you
first
even
thought
know?
was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having
I
disappeared.
mean, those turtles are really big out
Almost
there.
certainly means they had everything to do with it.
What's happening? I'll help, Miss Shirley.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
Taking the
think it just
hobbits to
might.
Jose.
I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them, as always.
Clive's like, I don't know what an atrium is. Okay. So just this way then. Alright, I'll accept What's-Her-Face's quest. I might happen to wander by whatever it is she wants.
Here.
Are you
You remember? So I thought...
It was.
Yeah, but...
I've never been one to play. So,
Oops, sorry.
Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist?
That's the kind of defeatist attitude I like to see, Clive.
That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves,
Why
maybe?
don't you ask him, man? He's lit. Look, the stairs are right behind me.
To Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
I'm gonna push you down, lady. I will not prioritize you. Alright. We'll go talk to Harpo, though.
The hideaway has lost its appetite.
Alright, I gotta speak to the children in the atrium, rendezvous with Goats and Dalamil, speak with Harpocrates, get these silences to Jimmy, keep stirring the sauce.
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind.
With a stick.
It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Hey, thank you, Renoa. Enjoy your
The
vacay.
culinary pilgrimage, a
That's
classic.
your shout out.
One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did
Thanks
a
for
wonderful
coming in.
job with the Chancellor's
You went for
I
Mr.
do hope we shall be
Karate
able to
himself
sample more such
as
marvels
well.
in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
We are on the search for the
fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu.
fabled skyworm.
The descriptions of fried mortress never fail
Sky
to make my
Halud.
mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is
You.
made.
Dragon livers. How very Sambrequois.
Oh, it is quite.
The disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other.
Well, that's
Typical freaks, then.
convenient.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
That's up to the mean lady who's gaslighting me out there. Take it easy, Harpo. Alright, you need me to walk 150 meters this way? I'll do that for you. Stem to stern. There goes Twitcher Kid, whatever his name is.
I heard the Emperor
Jackin,
was impaled
that's right.
on his own son's spear.
Mr. Carrots. There he goes.
What do you reckon we should do?
Oh wait, hold on. You're the kids. Sorry, almost walked past you.
Get us straight.
What you looking at? Television broken?
Sid!
Whoa, your voice is deep,
Bloody
kid. I
studies,
didn't
I
expect
see.
that.
And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No.
No,
course
it's
it
not.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
We're
But
sorry.
we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol. And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well, then your work is already half done. Carry on.
About
Just don't ever say that
The
word
taking
again,
apart was
kid.
easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work
For real
out.
though, what's happening?
Speak for yourself. The heavy
Clive's
thing
like,
doesn't
wait,
also-
hold on.
Then
We're not running to Hogwarts here, are we? I said we couldn't do this. It was very specific.
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Why don't we just like be like, hey, these kids broke the scale, we need it fixed.
All right. Everything here was
Well,
once part
blimey.
of Miss
Poor
Midadol's
blimey.
scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces.
Hey, what's up,
The
Al?
body. Its role is to support everything
Yeah.
else. But what of the others?
It's been very windy around here lately. Well, jeez. Thank you. Alright, so... Well, I guess we need the arm, right? The arm goes on the base.
This is called the arm.
Guess we're learning about
What do you
scales
suppose that
today.
is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about
No.
it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track.
The focus is how I feel right now. What's going on? Ugh, sorry. I had a sneezing fit, I had to blow my nose, I had to shout out some pixelated owl. How are you, buddy? Welcome in. We're learning about scales, I guess. Well, then we gotta do the gear, right? The gear goes on the arms, right?
This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear.
Or a spacely
Have you ever seen one
sprocket.
before?
I have. Miss Midadol's dungeon is full of them. Most
Dungeon?
of them.
She puts them in all her inventions.
Mid has a
Spin
dungeon?
round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move.
Or hypnotize children.
Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
It's not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
You know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult.
And the pans are just what you put the thing on.
These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff.
Jesse, we need to
What if I
cook
wanted to weigh
bangers and
fruits?
mash.
I don't think you'd fit
And
on that
plenty of
machine.
fried tomato.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up.
So you guys clearly, you guys said you saw this thing when it was put together, right?
Now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do,
What did she
What do you think?
say though?
I think we've got it.
Ho,
then here's what
ho,
we'll do.
ho,
tell me
like
what
I don't
goes
even
where.
remember the word
I'll put the scales
Karen
together.
used.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And the
Bloody
the
hell.
arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works.
Jeez.
There. All finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
Say it.
That's right. We're Miss Midadol's hares.
Her hairs.
Yeah, hares for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Midadol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with
Wait,
me,
the gear
Shirley.
didn't go on it?
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
What? Laters, kids. Sure, kids think I fixed the scale. I left that piece out on purpose. those kids were giving us some severe side eye there. Wonderful. Got those kids. Now I get to go tell them, oh hey, what's up, Joshua? I get to go tell what's her face that they broke her shit.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will
I
have
broke
my
it
head.
worse.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see.
I don't know, you might be reading too much into it, kid.
Sid.
I mean, Sid.
Do you
I
know
mean,
why Mid
Clive.
has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
You've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Alright. We'll go ahead and punish them arbitrarily anyway. Hey, we almost leveled? Oh, we did level. Huzzah. All of our scale repair know-how. We are now a journeyman. Okay, well, we did that. Okay, time to leave here. I guess we'll go help Goats and Dalamel. Or we can go looking for flowers and dragons up at Northreach.
There were ghosts at the gates, not
Ghosts at the gates not days ago. Alright, so I don't really have much in the way of regrets so far in how this play session has gone. Sometimes you just wake up at the hideaway and you're like, what's going on, everybody? Oh, alright, weird shit, huh? That's cool.
the meadows then.
Oh, there we go. That looks like a Drake Wyvern thing to me. Yeah. not what I meant to use. That's right, I got Deadly Embrace back in here. We'll see how that goes.
Socrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to
Well, here's
spot.
the dragon. It doesn't charge until I'm in combat.
This must be our wyvern. All right, let's get this over with.
I'm gonna Mega Flare you right away. Okay. Ah! There we go. I keep doing it too soon. Way too soon. I mean, that's okay, I guess. Oops, wrong one. Shit. Got him indeed. Alright, we got the thing we need, I guess.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
Just follow your nose. Is crystal over there we haven't got? The hell's that, Joshua? Huh. What is that over there? Anyway. Oh, here they are.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect.
Alright, let's go. We mess around in Backlad or whatever, or... We'll go help goats in Dalamel. The Dalamel Inn. I hate Dalamel. Alright, goats, let's cause some trouble.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Goots.
The gentleman of the town guard was strapped.
Hey there, big guy.
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever'll pay her price, be they knight or knave.
Not knaves.
Says the more swords and spears she
Oi,
puts in
oi,
people's hands,
Rossfield.
the more war they'll wage. And the more war
Good
being
morning.
waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
Doing okay.
And you've seen this.
Just doing a little bit of a side quest roundup this
so
morning.
happens I have.
How was you?
You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Delamil. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town.
A wee sweet shop at the edge of
Man than
town.
me that braved that particular nest of
Well, I hope
vipers.
the nature
Feeling
of
bold,
your
traveler?
unwellness resolves
I hope so.
as
For your sake.
swiftly as
Now,
possible.
if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
Okay, bye.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh?
Seems that way, right?
Lady Karen hasn't left
Whether
the hideaway
it's,
in
you know,
weeks.
getting
So who
sick
has been running
or
the store he
even
spoke of?
allergies. It's been super windy where I've
Question.
been. I've been getting some
I'll go and have a
allergies.
look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
Will do, big guy.
You too, Goots.
Where'd he go? Wait. Where did we go? Oh. Right outside of town, but we gotta walk all the way through town to get to the exit. It's frickin' windy! Yeah, it has been for a few days. I think today is the day it's supposed to calm down.
What a mess.
Today is the greatest day I've ever known.
You fought very bravely.
The safety of the town is in our hands.
Power is yours.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Vindo Viper, I'm here to vipe your Vindos. Oh.
Just
Sure
you, is
about
it?
that?
Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
These people are serious right now.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen.
Losers. You want some Mega Flare? It'll be fun. I tell you, it'll be lots of fun. Good one, Joshua. Holy smokes, it's Dave with the raid. How are you? Gotta say, this guy's just tanking Giga Flare right now. It's pretty impressive. There we go. Keep him up there. Keep him up there, Clive. Keep him up there. There we go. I am doing all right. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm your casual internet acquaintance, Negatron00, and we're doing an early morning, at least for me, sort of a side quest roundup at our at our playthrough of FF16. Good to see you, Raiders. You have to raid and fade. I can dig it. Thanks for hanging out with Thave. Rebirth, eh? One day for me soon. I have oh, thank you for the follow, Rossfield Lucis Calum, I believe is how you pronounce it, but a reference to FF16, I believe, right? Yeah, I have my Final Fantasy VII Rebirth set up to where I'm at the last series of combat sequences before the final fight of that game. And then I'm going to, let the credits roll on that and roll right into Rebirth. Probably sometime this week. But yeah, this is my first time with 16. And I'm enjoying it quite a bit. It's definitely a different flavor of Final Fantasy, right? Between its mature themes and heavily action-oriented
Tell me what I've
combat
done.
system.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your
Not
head.
the Bogwyn.
He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed
You're
to
trying
be
to
here.
hire
Who the hell are
my
you anyway?
merchant's
What were you going
manservant?
to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get
Oh.
to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be
Remake,
gone.
I believe, is a sublime
I
video
change my
gaming
mind.
experience. I've played through it a few times.
Fucking
Hey, no
coward.
cussing.
I need to find Goods. Right now.
I've played through it. This is, I think, my fourth playthrough, my second on hard mode, and I just find it to be a joy. So I'm very excited for Rebirth.
Me, you naughty painted lout.
Stop calling me names!
Crush 'em, goats.
And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough.
People are really, I
We are
know,
not
the vibe is
lies.
good for
Every
Rebirth. I'm
last
excited.
word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Lord!
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue.
Sounds like a lot of trouble to go through for a merchant who apparently hasn't been active in
I
this
have
zone
no
for a long
quarrel
time.
with you, only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her
I
sins.
thought Karen was his grandma.
No,
Does he just call her Nan?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goots, no.
We can't cross the kill threshold with you, Goots. You'd be unstoppable. Well, Karen's here to fuck shit up.
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs?
You bitch!
Alright, wet legs is a great insult.
It was all your
Oh shit, don't call me fucking wet legs, I'll stab you.
Now you'll finally pay for what you
Oh,
did
shit.
to me!
Oh, they didn't animate Karen doing cool shit? Damn it.
Goose, you...
Or Goots.
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
Stomp them, goats, right in the chest.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye.
Oh, shit.
Wise words. And now it's time
Look
to
away,
collect.
goats. She fucking did it, too. Jesus. Goats is like, oh my god.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
I had to rush wet legs to surgery.
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It ain't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
Like, so I cut that mofo's eye out and
got
just
on
an
my arm,
eye on
see?
the end of a
Legs
dagger.
too. But what if he comes back again?
Jesus, Karen.
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough.
You're scary, Karen.
Something tells
Scary
me
Carrie.
the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Ta-ra, Karen.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
She stabbed his eye out. She horribly mutilated that man in cold blood. Well, okay. So we're ready to go back to the hideaway then. Alright. Well, let's talk to her about it. Hey, Karen, that was crazy, right? I'm still thinking about how you did that in front of goats.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goose.
Oh shit, that's high
I'd have
praise
you
from
stay
Karen.
that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
All right.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today'll cost you the same as it did yesterday.
Well, fortunately, they're very affordable, Karen. I do have to say thank you for not, you know, doing the whole airport convenience shop price model. We got a continental sensor. Herbs and ambergris can ward off everything from insects to plague. Ambergris? For digging in Wales. Alright. And I don't mean the country. Alright.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
No, I did not. Alright, we're gonna go to Clive's room. I'm gonna take a short recess. Go back into my chambers. Just like Clive here. And then we'll hit up the reading table. Once again, thank you for the raid. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Here's some links of ill repute, if you're into these sorts of things. But yeah, check out the Etsy store. I make stuff, and if it looks like I could make something you're into that's not listed there, I take custom orders. Alright, that's my shameless self-promo. I'll be back. Okie tokes. Welcome to Clive's Chambers. I guess we got numerous keepsakes around now. Let's see. We got that basket of apples. We got that sash thing. We got that Ambrosia saddle. Plug my phone into the charger. Got Sid's cup over here. Sid's cup. It says the wall of memories, but so far it's mostly just the table. Well, I guess there's the crystal shard Clive and Sid stabbed together when we declared our shared intent to destroy the mother crystals. Humble request. Master Clive, I apologize for the sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there is none other than to whom I may turn. Most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing. I fear I am wholly unable to perform to his vaulted expectations, namely, due to a marked lack of martial aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend to the needs of a manor, attending to bandits in back alleys, I am sorely ill-equipped. Please you, my lord, prithee come and see me at Martha's Rest. Yeah.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's
Rutherford.
manservant?
Oh,
He'd
Rutherford.
be at Martha's Rest.
Hey. Well, so far this hasn't been too bad, these side quests.
It seems the hideaway's lost its...
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
Here's the stuff.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well,
Wivers.
at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose.
Wyvern livers.
Now then, you
Liverns.
stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
They didn't know what they were on about. What do we got here?
And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
At least this one doesn't look bad. The other one looked like purple, slimy things.
So, not fit for consumption then.
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet,
It is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature.
So we're like
a
basically
maelstrom of flavor and sensation.
we're writing like was it a internet food recipes.
Centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
You know the deal. We're like you go online, you're like, all right, how do I make you know
It was decent then.
something simple like
Decent.
you know, like fried rice or whatever, and there will be like paragraphs and paragraphs of this tale that people tell of their adventure in learning how to make what ends up being a very simple preparation of a very well-known recipe. It's like, get to the point. Ingredients list, instructions. Bada bing, bada boom, you know? I'm here for the recipe, please. I don't need to know about your trip to Morocco before you learned about hummus. Alright, well, we did that. I kind of regret it. I guess we'll go to Martha's Rest now. Guess who we get to talk to? Not Martha, hooray. Where's Rutherford? Oh, there he is. Oh, Rutherford.
My lord Marquis, it is you. Then you received my letter.
Sure did.
I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
What's up, Scarecrow? Good morning.
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned...
We're doing the side quest roundup so far here on FF16.
Storm in a state of utter
Against my better judgment, I guess.
The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
Like, see, all this dialogue, this brings me to my primary complaint in the game is that
hence my having enlisted
the dialogue delivered here is giving us a message, right? And it's being said in probably the most long-winded, elaborative way possible.
Lost contact with two of
And yet, there's other places where the dialogue isn't voiced and it's more interesting, and it like is like,
these dark times, even that
at least in my opinion.
to keep a man
And when this is going to boil down to go here and kill these guys,
I'll need to know where they went.
you know, you're asking me to sit through 3 or 4 minutes of extravagant accents babbling at each other to light up a checkpoint and go, you know, tap the square button a bunch.
I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
Alright, so you go search for Dude's friend in Dalamil. I mean, I get it, like, the side quests are here to kind of give greater context to the current state of affairs the world is in, etc., etc. It's just the pacing of those dialogue scenes and of kind of the runaround between on the side quest gameplay loop is, yeah, I don't know. The pacing hits me wrong. And it's in stark contrast to like main narrative stuff in the game that like, you know, is really going. Well, to me, they made an odd choice on what to give voices to and what not to, because I would figure a lot of this side quest dialogue could have totally been unvoiced. Whereas there's other stuff that's like really explaining, that's like dialogue that's given by primary NPCs in your hideout that is not voiced and is relevant to the state of the world and stuff like that. But all these random NPCs who you meet once Babylon for 20, 30 more lines than what it should take to say what they're going to say, and then go chop apart some enemies and turn in the quest and then never hear from them again, or at least, you know, they cease to be relevant altogether at that point. Like, it's weird that they get all the lines that are actually read aloud.
Mummy?
You know, I'm sure there might be some internal game dev logistics reason why that decision ended up being made. Because the side characters I'm talking about are like, you know, they're your stable of voice actors that the game uses for all of its like random NPCs and townsfolk and stuff like that. Whereas the characters I'm saying have unspoken dialogue that I think should, or the main characters, you know, the main NPCs of the game back at the Hideaway. So perhaps there was a marked price difference in, you know, in reading the rest of those lines or something like that. But this is all speculation, of course. And the side quest pacing, like I say, differs so much from like the main narrative's pacing that it's noticeable.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
And maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
And it's all very you know, video gamey too. Like, these are all static situations. Like, somehow these guys were standing in a standoff for as long as it took for Clive to wander by. Yeah, you could tell. Like, definitely different teams worked on the different parts, and that's fine. And it's just like an example of, you know, most games are made that way with multiple teams working on the different parts of the game like that, and it's integrating those parts that, you know, that is also a thing. And hold on, excuse me, I have to kill some guys. And in this game it doesn't quite do as well, right, in integrating that. Not to say it's a bad game, though, in that it does especially poorly. You know, there are games that do it a lot worse. That's for sure. Let's see if we can juggle them. Keep them up. Yeah, good shit, Jill. Yeah. But then the game does stuff like that, and it's awesome. So, I mean, it's fine. It's okay for games to have negative, or, you know, less than perfect aspects. Hi, Flame Warrior. Welcome in. That was great.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Who are the men of the fist again? I forgot.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
Well, no, you're good. Take them all.
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at North.
Oh my god, you had flippers in Ganon's tower? Ugh, that's rough logic. On my last SMZ3 seed, Flame Warrior, I had Morph Ball for Super Metroid. Was in Ganon's tower, big key chest. Not the big chest, but the one where the big key is. And I was like, finally found you. The legends were true. We gotta go for Rutherford's colleagues in Northreach. Man, they got us bouncing all over the place for this one. I thought he was going to Rosaria.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
Anywhere, I tell you. Who knows where they could be? Oh no. I wonder where they could be.
What happened here?
Hey, what's up, Morkin?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named
Rutherford. Oh, Rutherford.
Then you found him. I'm Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
House Wellesley, you
Of the
say?
7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great aunt.
Doing alright, Morkin. How's you?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your uncle's
Dowager?
I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Dang.
Bandits.
Well, that sounds like
They look more like
Pokemon
field
progress to me, Flame Warrior.
It didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pummel to the temple.
Ow, fuck, man,
Which
that
way
would
did they go?
destroy me.
South, toward the gate.
I'd probably be in this dude's take a knee position for a little while if I took a pommel to the temple. Ow.
You head back to Northwich. Visit the Vale. Tell them I sent you.
You chugged a Red Bull.
Found a Bioshi.
Chug a water, too. Chug a lug, Donna. Oh, by the way, we haven't done this session yet. Hey, Torgal. Torgal. How you doing?
That feel good, boy.
That's a puppy. That's a puppy. Good doggy. Alright. Alright, so beat up the guys. Oh, there's some guys. Nothing but apples here. How do you like them apples?
This one's ours.
I'm gonna do this though at first. Get him, Jill and Joshua. It's a-coming, it's a-coming. Here we go. Oh, hold on. There's like the NPC is just right here and really fucking with my ability to see what's going on and move. There we go. That's a perfect one. There's another perfect one. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but that's okay.
Nice try.
At the stagger. Get him, you guys. I charged him up pretty good. We'll hit him with the level 1 this time. Got him. What's up, Syndril? How are you this morning? Let's see. Well, yeah, I don't want to read that. It said Chocobo brains.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
They put my hat right out of shape.
This looks to be all of them.
All my apples.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
Well, hey, something to look forward to,
And stand
Syndril.
by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
As long as I know how to
The
love.
garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me.
You took a head injury. You need to lay down.
You first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course.
He's like one of those people who like get a concussion, but like
Allow me to thank you
for whatever reason the concussion makes you refuse to admit you have a concussion.
Thank Rutherford.
Thank Rutherford.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
Falls over.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece.
Why do we have to turn it in? Sorry. Hey, yo, Rutherford, we're done. All right, can we go? It does have a the side quest format in this game has a very, very MMO-y kind of format to it, I find.
I see you're still here. The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Well, I can't say I haven't really properly analyzed 14, so I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe I'm being unfair. Wait, was this flare breath cooldown? Do I even have flare breath, or do I use it? I kind of don't like Giga Flare, to be honest. For talking about our abilities here for a moment. You know, the whole standing in place, blasting a beam, it's all well and good. But it doesn't seem to do too much damage. Here's Flare Breath, which is kind of the same thing, but short range, but we also get to move around. Here's Satellite, which gives us a little support orbital guy there, which is fun. It might be fun. I don't know. But as far as the main progression, like if you were to just not do these busy work side quests, you know, the game would probably have a much different vibe altogether. There's a couple of side quests which aren't mandatory, but really should be done because you get things for them that are like important upgrades. But those side quests are also marked with a special symbol. And there's far fewer of them than there are these other side quests which I've been doing.
Nearly done. Now, let's get this stall set out.
There is a ton of fancy talk to get a simple point across in this, though. That's probably my biggest individual gripe. That's probably my biggest individual gripe. Right, so along those lines, let's go ahead and do some more of that.
Do you have any fresh water?
Why is everyone British? No matter what region we're in, y'all talk the same.
I want to know right away. Bad news. Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go in.
And here's Clive for no reason. Hey, what's going on?
Exactly, are you celebrating?
I'm not doing anything important.
Don't mind me asking. I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66.
Goltan 66, you say?
Is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats. So I've heard. Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Alright.
Sounds simple enough. So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan.
Okay, and here's another thing too. A lot of the same side quests have like the precise same formula. Like, okay, it's fine. Go and kill the things. At least the things will be different things you kill. Go and find the items in these different areas. At least you get to look at the pretty scenery and you find the things and whatnot and what have you. You've been in this town for a minute, and we're doing the Get to Know the Town side quest now, which is talk to the 3 people in town or whatever. The diamond marks represent the quest we just picked up, and the circular ones represent other side quests in this area.
Has this one turned?
And let's see, at this point in the game, I think this is like the 4th time we've been tasked with this format of side mission. Talk to the people, act very concerned. Here's Aldrich the porter, and he'll be very important.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me.
And it starts
He
to
said there's a
kind
couple
of,
of
you
Go
kind of
Town
start to
66 with
see,
your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me.
you get to see the like
he's just got
facial
all that now,
assets, you know, like
must have been
there's,
in the crates he had me
I don't
carry
know.
down from San
Like
Brec.
this guy's face I've seen on a bunch of different people, but you know, he's got different hair this time.
That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes.
Are we
I'd
talking
say
about
I've done
porting?
enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Huh? Okay, well, now we're gonna go. Oh yeah, we're telling people about the wine. There's wine, everybody. There's wine in town. Let's pick up the other side quests, because if they're in town too, I might as well do all the running around just once.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps.
Mayhaps.
What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my
I said,
packs.
hey,
I
you
was
guys,
bragging about my lot to a friend of
stop
mine a few
rummaging
days
through
back.
my packs. And they
offered to track
didn't.
the
They kept
culprits
rummaging.
down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Okay.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
And to be fair, I guess,
old
bottom
Zemeckis
line,
road,
the side quests do give you experience
they would
points
be
in
fool
addition
enough to
to,
linger here in
you know, the
Buckland.
resources that
Joseph's lived a
have
hard
since
life.
become pretty
Made it
redundant.
very long
But
before his time. I just pray he hasn't
the
been
experience
killed
points
over
are where
a
it's
few
at.
sacks of grain.
I can't imagine there are too
Or
many
ability
grey-haired
points
sellswords
or whatever.
around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Live and let live.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Core blimey.
This is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through?
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Well, you're nice. Alright, well, I guess we'll keep wandering out of town going after this one. We'll finish talking to everybody else when we go back the other way. I guess this justifies the chocobo.
Run like the wind.
Hold on, they're making us fight these birds right now? God damn it. Okay. Oh, okay, they broke off.
Be safe.
Bye-bye, birds. You go over to where you hang out at.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. And those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd
Goblins.
listen to your mother if I were you.
Alright, here's the deal. I'll listen to you, you listen to your mother. And your mother, you can do what she likes. Yep. Clive's got ups.
Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here.
Who knows, Clive? Who knows? Looks like some kind of cave. Oh, look, goblins. Oh, that would be cool if they had the goblin punch ability in this. That would be a fun callback. Oh, this goblin prince he's the Prince of Thieves. Oops, that's not the move I meant to do. I meant to do this move. Oops. I can't see over here. We need to take this to the light, Goblin Prince. Are you serious right now, though, by the way, Goblin Prince? You're trying to one-on-one or one-on-three us? Oh, Goblin Punch! They did it! And I deflected it. Hey, what do you know? Ask and ye shall receive, I guess. Love it. Come on, buddy. Why is the game just letting us wail on this little man? How's that for a goblin punch, huh? Poor guy. What a, yeah, I was gonna say, I feel bad about this. And I took his lunch money.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph. So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
That's my purse.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I beat this one into submission. We can ask him to stop, I guess.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. So, add to that the rumors of goblins in the area and the mystery practically solved itself.
What?
I soon found their cozy little homestead and all the missing food. I launched myself at them full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them. And earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be
I've killed so
with.
many.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I like how they fully ignored the goblin just there, like... Alright, y'all, let's...
This is no time to ride.
How about now? Yeah.
This won't be easy.
Oh shit! What the f? Get out of here, you Helgaroo! Jeez Louise. Jill got the last hit there. Alright. Can't believe that thing tackled my chocobo. De-rezzed it even. Alright. See, now we're doing side quests super efficiently.
When are they gonna let us through?
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Would that we had anything.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. He found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to
Totally
help out,
swiped my bird. I was just like
And if he
going
says
about
there'll
my
be no more
business.
That's good
All
enough
of a
for me.
sudden, bam!
Thank you for putting
Like,
my
oh,
mind at
shit.
ease. Here, for your troubles.
Got taken out like Calvin and Hobbes. Oh boy, we're doing it. See, that stuff is pointless. Don't need any of that stuff.
Pardon me, but would you happen to be a... that
This face
well-known
we've seen a bunch
steel
before.
and impressive physique?
Like, that's the thing too, is like all these guys are like different NPCs, but they look real similar too.
Might you be convinced
And it's
to
like,
offer
hey,
me
you're that other
some
guy, but with
forward
hair this time. Or, you know, you have a different haircut.
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the
Yeah,
city.
we did get that cutscene with the, or well, you know, dialogue scene with the goblin there going, eh?
Myself waylaid by
Eh?
ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied
Lore.
history.
More lore.
Well, will you ever party to a finer proposition?
More. Yeah, alright.
My arms are yours.
Wonderful. Then come. We must away.
For the Lorax.
Where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly.
Unless.
There's not a moment to lose.
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
I thought we were. Oh.
I'd better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Alright, well, just right outside town again, I guess. Damn, I should have picked his quest up earlier. This is less efficient. Alright.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Would that we had anything to give.
When are they gonna let us through?
Come on, Clive. Come on, Clive.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin. No one's good for you.
Uh-huh. Clive, you're a monster.
Are you hurt?
Happily not. good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
Alright. Oh, this is good. Like, yeah, I'm into this.
He's passionate.
Yeah, hold on. I want to look at what he was talking about there. Yeah, I had noticed before how some of these, yeah, see like that one in the distance there, you know, cross cuts through all this sediment here. Delving into the old ruins. I always like doing archaeology in your RPGs, you know? Any good RPG worth its salt usually does not take place in the earliest of times. There's got to be an ancient set of things to explore, you know? A previous high point in civilization. It doesn't necessarily need to be more civilized than the current civilization, you know?
Not it. All right then.
A rabble rouser, you say? Ow, you hit me, you jerk. You're gonna regret that. I'm after this guy. The other guy was on the floor. I could have just finished him off. Anyway, fuck them goblins. These weren't the same goblins, were they?
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all.
I really enjoyed exploring Dwemer ruins in Morrowind. That was like my favorite thing.
Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward, history awaits.
Well, you see, like, you were going for practical archaeology. I was going for academic. He said while jangling around the place in heavy Dwemer gear, pockets full of cogs. These things are heavy, man. They're good for athletics, though. Wait, what are we doing now? He went up this way, didn't he? Son of a bee. Okay. Oh, that's right. We wandered through here before. Didn't take too much of a look around it because we were being attacked, but I guess we'll take the time to get it all done. Whoa, shit, I should have... Oh, there we go this time. Ow, fuck. You can just wail on him like this for a little while, it's fine. Ah, I ended up getting hit.
It's over.
Punches Dremora while dodging left and right. I always prefer to do a spear build in Morrowind because it actually had spears in it. You know, no real good reason for it other than I like the idea of being a dragoon.
It would seem so.
So I always put a lot of acrobatics, use spear, medium
Once
armor.
more, you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am
You
afraid
wanted
so.
somebody to lecture? You were
And
lonely?
now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
I'll miss you. I would always wear how you pronounce it, Drafe or Drew or the like sea creature people armor and just wear a robe over it because the shit looks
Your
crazy.
reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble.
Drew Axe armor, yeah, it's good shit. Or Driff. How do you pronounce it? Drafe? Drif? Dref? Drech? Drech? Sorry. Okay, we did that.
What's happened? Can't.
Please. A piece of fruit.
You always pronounced it Dro. I guess I probably always pronounced it Drew.
I haven't sold anything in days.
Me neither.
Like playing on my own, that's how I would say it. Questination nearby. Oh, I totally walked past somebody I was supposed to talk to. Thinking about how the hell to pronounce Drafe. It's like Ornstein and Schmauth.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice
A
drop.
handsome ham
And ham to spare.
with a drop of red
Montclair
wine.
clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with
Thanks
being
for
the
first,
place everyone
Flame
has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them.
Nobody scooped the
We
first.
get meat from Sanbreque, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow.
From across the
Rather
Narrow.
we did.
The Narrow is the straits of sea between the continent of Storm and whatever the hell the other one is called.
Still,
The
no
other
point dwelling on it.
continent of
Better
the
live life
twins.
while you can, eh? And on that note, it sounds like there's a cup of wine needing my attention.
Alright. Thank you for the lurk, Flame Warrior. I appreciate all y'all hanging out with me this morning. Doing the busy work of Final Fantasy 16. We'll try to keep evening sessions more narrative focused, I guess.
Guarding the gate.
Well, you found him.
I happened to wake up super early this
You're
morning
not
too,
here
so
for
I was
the
like, you know
list,
what?
I take it?
That works out.
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage.
Clive just going around getting everybody to drink.
He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting
I
me
love
know.
drinking on duty.
You must be a busy man.
No one's making for the refugee camps anymore. Not after what happened in the Dominion. Meaning, they linger here instead. I spend more of my days moving beggars.
Okay, you know what, to say something positive about the side quests is they really do kind of inform kind of what the civilian experience is of the greater goings on. Like, Clive's been going around destroying these mother crystals, which have apparently been, you know, mountains of crystals since time immemorial. Oh shit, it's Duranove. Let's take a portrait with the fam here with pictures. Oh, Jill, you turned around, damn it. Pictures taken instantaneously. I am a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Please, everybody, get ready for an instant memory. Guys, type into the chat, please. You guys. Type into the chat, Fuzzy Pickles. Hold on, I'm trying to get photo mode set up here. I think I did it. I think we got a shot here. We might have a shot. This is a shot, sure. Hold on, let's see if we tinker at the field of view. Maybe a little less. Maybe a little more. Hold on, we gotta get the dog in frame. Yeah, that'll do. Fuzzy, fam. They're all childhood friends. Alright, everybody, it's going once, it's going twice. We got it, thank you. Ranave for the redeem, and these get, oops, not that, these get posted there. Give me a moment to sort it. A sorting moment, here we go. We may be toward the end of the sesh here this morn on 3424. Am I just saying that? I think that's what it is. The date? Yeah, okay. Appreciate you for the redeemed Ranave. And I'm posting it now. What's it? According to its need. As according to its... Wait. From each according to what there can... I don't remember how to say it. How you doing, historical waifus? I am just now posting a Fuzzy Pickle redeem. And we'll see if we can't exhaust the side quest situation right here. Before we raid out and I get to work this morning. But how are you? We did it. We took a picture. Alright, let's go speak with Andre, that's a very interesting way of spelling Andre. I like it. Ondrej.
I haven't sold anything in days.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of food in these baskets that's gonna spoil, but if nobody has money and y'all have food, y'all should distribute the food so we can maybe last a few more days until such time as we can all have more money and buy more food.
Please. A piece of fruit.
No? Okay. Nice. The Ren Fair look. Let's have it.
Do you have any fresh water?
All these people have the Ren Fair look.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
Morocco style, I guess.
fantastic news.
The Morocco
Thank you
Renaissance
kindly.
Fair.
It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
That's the spirit of solidarity, Andre.
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And
See, this guy's engaging in karma and community building.
ever
You
there
know?
was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
See?
And more besides.
It's a little transactional, but you know, it's a good karma type of transactional.
Brooding swordsman. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad.
Three.
Sit yourselves
Three.
down, gentlemen.
Well, anyway, Clive, you can go
Woes
now.
of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery.
Hey, wise words. I like
True
Andre.
word spoken.
Ooh, look at that. We got a nice charcuterie board out there. We got some turkey leg. Speaking of Ren Fair, we got some nice big hunks of bread. We got a complete quest. We're all a little older, a little wiser. And a little bit deeper down the side quest lane. Look at that. Did 'em. We did them. Ugh. Alright, there's a few here, but that's where we're meant to go next anyway. Oh, you know what? We never did find the beasts in the fields of Karava. I want to say I explored over here already. They said it was in a gully. We can't go this way. Inaccessible. Inaccessible. Fields of Karava. Maybe it's through here. Maybe it's literally just right here. Let's go see if we can find the hunt before we give up the session. I mentioned that earlier, waifus. I was like, everybody speaks British no matter where we're at. They all got the Brit thing going. Alright, that's north, that's south. You know what this game could have done with all the HUD elements it has?
No use calling up
Of all the
Rosa
HUD
now.
elements it has, it doesn't have a compass visible here. So you have to go to your map and see what direction your guy's facing and then adjust yourself when you go back to the game.
The free city's under siege.
Alright. So, I think we're over here then. I'm gonna start trying to speak in my best Sid voice. I just gotta come up with some dialogue to speak up there, Clive. And smoke black and mild cigars. Any y'all beasts in a gully? Are you the ones I'm looking for? Oh, these are them. These are them. Yes. All right. Well, that was fast. I went right past them last night when I went searching for them. Look at these guys. The Pack. Hello, the Pack. Mega Flare 2, let's go. Oh man, I'm kind of taking a beating here also. The thrill of the hunt? Oh! Oh, they're out of range. Oh shit. Ow, ow. Well, that didn't work out. Huh? Now. I had to sneeze. Oh, jeez. Yeah, fuck him up, Joshua. Ow, getting me. Oh, he's getting me. Look out. I got him, though. Oh, thank you, Daddy Sindel. Good morning to you, also. We did it. We beat up the evil dogs, I guess.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
The leader of the pack. Vroom, vroom. Ah, British people in the desert. Hopefully this time we don't irreparably destroy the entire region forever. Oh no. Have a shout out, Daddy Sindel. We did it. I think we should go back to the hideaway. No, no more butts and boobs. Game's fresh out, turns out. No, we were just doing side quest stuff this morning. Bunch of busy work type things. The slower parts of the game, you know. Alright, what do we got? That's it. We just got this S rank. Somewhere in Sambrec, huh? In the woods. Maybe we'll try that one.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts?
Yes. No risk, no reward, orchestration roll. Oh, we finally earned music.
Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Thank you. Alright, tell you what. we're looking for a dragon, we might as well go to the Dragon's Eyrie. Whoa, is that it right there? What the fuck is that? That's more of a cat than a dragon. I don't like it. Not one bit. Let's see. Where I undoubtedly took a photograph. Ah, here it is, I think. Oh, that's not it. It's this one then. Okay. The Woodland Passes. Alright, well, we just gotta look for Woodland Passes then, I guess. What passes for woodlands?
Good girl. Run like the wind.
Well, we're sort of on the edge of the woods here. I mean, this area and that area look like big contenders. So does this area. But we'll start over here. I feel like we did a hunt here earlier, but you never know. They might reuse the locations fairly frequently.
That'll do, girl.
Let's go to the dragon store. Oh, good news, Daddy Sindel. My money came through. So no worries on that front. It was just the weekend in the way. Also, I made a wrong turn. Whoa, hey.
Back to the stables, girl.
Yeah, looks like not here. Fair enough. This way. Here we go. Camera gets a little wonky when you get on the chocobo sometimes. Alright. We'll continue to follow the woodland passes until we find a giant dragon and hopefully kill it. It is a S rank hunt. No, you're too small. You're just a wyvern. Y'all ain't seen no dragons, have you? Probably not. I think deeper into the woods would be over here. Yeah. Thank you for the hydrate, Flame Warrior. This has got to be it, right? Mornburn. Oh, this has got to be it. Okay. That's a big-ass arena. It's big enough for a dragon fight, sure. There's the mist, the mystical mist that the post said. What are you? Ring of the Marksman. I've never seen a treasure box like this. Ring of the Marksman. Increases the damage of magic by 10%. Oh, that's neat. That's fun. Alright, we might as well stay off of the chocobo since we're right here. Crap. I got Joshua and Jill with me. This will be a breeze. Here comes Smaug. Shit, it's Benedict Cumberbatch. It's almost an anagram for Smaug. But that's Smaug's face, big time. Jeez.
This beast isn't to be trifled
I
with.
guess not. How do we deal with this? Okay. Easy enough. You're done, huh? Yeah. Let's go ahead and get that level 2 Mega Flare going. Sure. Oh, that sucks. Too early. Hey, I blocked that. No Pharisees. Alright, well, getting in real close there was a good idea, actually. Oh, come on. Too early. There's a precision dodge. You know, we'll take a really early limit break, too. Oh, we got hit pretty hard there. Oh, what the? Oh, come on. Whoa. Okay, that's fine. Clive, you gotta, like, actually hit the thing. There we go. Fuck. We barely put a dent in this thing, too. Whoop. There we go. Oh! That was a kill hit. Yeah, okay. Wait, where's his retry start us? Shit. Probably should have did nearest obelisk. Hopefully it puts us right outside the encounter range, because I'm going to save it here. Yeah, okay. That'll do. Yeah, this is a big fight. I'm down to do it. I think it's within my ability. But I don't think I'm going to do it now. Yeah, thanks for joining me this morning on the early Final Fantasy 16 side quest grind. We're going to see who's out here on a Monday morning. See what they're playing. So many people playing Rebirth. So many. Not raiding any of them. I'm sorry. If you're playing Rebirth, I'm not raiding you. That's just the rules right now. Get to work, waifus. I'll be doing the same. Oh, you know what? Here we go. Perry Queen Lucy is not playing Rebirth today. Let's raid Lucy. She's playing Steel Rising, a game which I don't have any special affinity for. So I figured, I saw she was on, but I figured she was playing Rebirth still, so. Perry Queen Lucy, Steel Rising. A frequent collaborator in PSI Hope stuff. Is Lucy, please, if you don't mind, join us on the raid, throw the follow if you haven't, and you know, we'll have a good one. Yep, I'm closing it up already, Daddy Sindel. Done 2.5 hours already. I wanted to keep it short. Oh, please don't be sad. I'll call you right now, if that's okay. But yeah, let's raid Lucy. Have a good day.